How would you react if one day you encountered someone who could push their eyeballs outward to an almost unbelievable distance? Or someone who possesses a tongue nearly 10 centimeters long? Or even a person whose body carries rare biological traits that medical science has recorded only in a handful of cases around the world? These things may sound impossible, yet they truly exist in real life. And behind every unusual appearance lies a story that leaves many people both amazed and deeply curious. In today's video, we'll explore people whose bodies have astonishing features that seem almost unreal. But what truly makes them remarkable is not just their biological differences. It is also their resilience, confidence, and the way they transform what makes them different into a unique identity that captures the attention of the entire world. If you enjoy unusual yet inspiring stories like these, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more fascinating explorations of the incredible mysteries of the human body in our upcoming videos. Karine de Souza is a woman from Brazil who became known to many people through her story of living with a rare genetic condition that significantly affects the skin. She was born and raised in the state of Bahia, where her family and local community have played an important role in supporting her through the challenges of daily life. Karine lives with a genetic disorder known as xeroderma pigmentosum, often abbreviated as XP. This condition prevents the body from effectively repairing damage caused by ultraviolet radiation from sunlight. Because of this, people with XP must strictly limit direct exposure to sunlight and often need to use special protective measures whenever they go outside. Due to the nature of the condition, Karine's daily life requires constant caution. When she goes outdoors during the day, she usually covers her body with long clothing, protective glasses, and other protective equipment to reduce the effects of sunlight. Over time, these precautions have become an essential part of her everyday routine. Karine de Souza's story began receiving attention from the media when various organizations and online communities started sharing information about her situation. Through articles and interview videos, people around the world learned more about her life and gained a better understanding of this rare medical condition. The growing awareness has also helped draw attention to the experiences of individuals living with rare genetic disorders. Despite facing many difficulties, Karine continues to maintain a positive outlook and live her life alongside her family. Her resilience has become a source of inspiration for many people, especially those who are also living with rare health conditions. Today, the story of Karine de Souza is often mentioned as an example of human strength and adaptability. Through her personal experience, she has helped many people better understand the importance of protecting one's health and supporting individuals who live with unique medical challenges. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that more people can discover meaningful stories about the strength and adaptability of the human spirit. Juliana Youssef is a figure who has attracted significant attention on social media because of her unique appearance, marked by multiple dark patches of skin across her body. These features make her stand out and have drawn widespread curiosity online, as images and videos of her have been widely shared. According to publicly shared information, the darker areas of skin on Juliana's body first appeared when she was young and gradually became more noticeable over time. In medicine, changes in skin pigmentation like these can sometimes be linked to pigmentation disorders, conditions in which the skin develops areas that are either darker or lighter than the surrounding tissue. Although such conditions are relatively uncommon, they do not always affect a person's overall health. In many of the photos and videos circulating on the internet, the pigmentation patches on Juliana's skin appear across different parts of her body, giving her a very distinctive look. At first, this difference sparked curiosity and raised many questions among viewers. However, over time, people became increasingly interested in her personal story and how she manages the public attention surrounding her appearance. Juliana is often mentioned as an example of the natural diversity of the human body. Every person has unique characteristics, and in some cases, these features can be quite rare. Rather than trying to completely hide her differences, she has gradually learned to accept them and live with greater confidence in her own body. The story of Juliana Youssef also helps raise awareness about conditions related to skin pigmentation. At the same time, it highlights an important message. Physical appearance is not the only factor that defines a person's value. Confidence, adaptability, and the way someone faces life's challenges are what truly create a lasting impact. Steph Sanjati is a content creator from Canada who became widely known for sharing videos about beauty, fashion, and personal life on the internet. She was born on November 27, 1995, in the city of Toronto, and began creating content on YouTube at a relatively young age. From her early years on YouTube, Steph attracted attention thanks to her distinctive personality, natural storytelling style, and ability to create a wide variety of content. Her videos often focus on makeup, self-care, lifestyle topics, and personal experiences. Because of her honest and open way of sharing, Steph's channel quickly gained hundreds of thousands of followers from different countries. One feature that many people remember about Steph Sanjati is her distinctive appearance, especially her large and striking eyes. This unique feature sparked curiosity among viewers and led to many questions on social media. Eventually, Steph openly explained that she has a rare genetic condition known as Waardenburg syndrome. This condition can influence pigmentation and certain facial characteristics, which can make the appearance of people with the syndrome different from that of most others. Rather than avoiding the attention, Steph chose to openly discuss her condition in several YouTube videos. By sharing her experience, she helped many viewers better understand Waardenburg syndrome and its effects on everyday life. At the same time, she emphasized that differences in physical appearance should not be a reason for anyone to feel insecure. In addition to beauty-related content, Steph has also used her platform to discuss topics such as mental health, self-confidence, and her personal journey of growth. Her personal stories have resonated with many young viewers, especially those who have struggled with accepting their own appearance. Throughout her time online, Steph Sanjati has built a loyal community of followers. Many people watch her channel not only for makeup tutorials, but also for her honesty and the positive messages she shares about self-acceptance. Today, Steph Sanjati is considered one of the notable content creators who once built a strong influence within the online beauty community. Her story shows that physical differences can sometimes become a source of strength, allowing a person to connect with others and inspire people around the world. Samantha Ramsdell is a social media personality from the United States who became widely known because of her unusually large mouth structure. She was born in 1990 and grew up in the state of Connecticut. Before gaining fame online, Samantha worked in the media industry and regularly shared entertaining videos on social platforms. What drew the attention of millions of people is her ability to open her mouth much wider than the average person. Leave a 1 in the comments if you find the story of Samantha Ramsdell and her rare mouth structure truly fascinating. According to experts, this trait is related to the structure of her upper and lower jawbones, which are wider than typical. It is a natural anatomical feature and is not related to tumors or medical damage. Because of this unique jaw structure, she is able to open her mouth to an unusually wide extent. Samantha's popularity began to grow when her videos on TikTok went viral. In these videos, she often performs fun challenges, humorous expressions, and entertaining content centered around her remarkable ability to open her mouth widely. Her natural personality and sense of humor helped her attract millions of followers across multiple social media platforms. In 2021, Samantha Ramsdell was officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the woman with the widest mouth gape in the world. According to the published measurement, her mouth can open about 6.52 centimeters, a very rare figure in human anatomy. Before becoming famous, Samantha shared that she did not always feel confident about this unusual feature. When she was younger, people around her often noticed her large mouth, which sometimes made her feel self-conscious. However, over time, she changed her perspective and began to see it as a unique part of who she is. Today, Samantha Ramsdell uses her popularity to spread a positive message about embracing differences. She often encourages people to feel confident about their appearance and to view their unique features as something special. Her story shows that sometimes the traits that make someone different can also be what helps them stand out and connect with millions of people around the world. Ekaterina Lysina is a model and former professional basketball player from Russia. She was born on October 15, 1987, in the city of Penza, into a family with a strong sporting background. From a young age, Ekaterina stood out because of her exceptional height and unique body structure compared to those around her. One of the features that has drawn worldwide attention to Ekaterina Lysina is her unusual body proportions. While her upper body is relatively balanced, her legs are significantly longer than average. According to published measurements, the length of her legs is about 1.32 meters. This proportion contributes to her total height of around 2.06 meters, making her one of the tallest women in the world. Ekaterina's remarkably long legs not only make her visually distinctive, but also gave her a major advantage in sports. During her professional career, she played as a center in basketball. With her height and long reach, Ekaterina was highly effective at controlling the area near the basket. She was a member of the Russian national basketball team and competed in several international tournaments. One important milestone in her sports career was her participation with the Russian women's basketball team at the 2008 Summer Olympics. At that tournament, the Russian team won a bronze medal, marking a memorable achievement in her career. In addition to her long legs, Ekaterina is also known for having an unusually large foot size. She wears approximately a European size 47 shoe. This sometimes makes it difficult for her to find suitable footwear, as many stores do not carry her size. However, this trait has also contributed to her unique public image. After retiring from professional basketball, Ekaterina Lysina transitioned into modeling. With her exceptional height and distinctive proportions, she quickly attracted attention in the fashion industry. Her image has appeared in various promotional campaigns and fashion photo shoots, where her striking height becomes a defining feature. In 2017, Ekaterina Lysina was recognized by Guinness World Records with 2 titles: the woman with the longest legs in the world and the tallest professional model in the world. These records helped bring her even greater international recognition. Today, Ekaterina Lysina not only works as a model, but also frequently appears on television programs and at international events. Her story is often mentioned as an interesting example of the diversity of the human body. With her extraordinary height and rare leg length, Ekaterina has turned her unique physical traits into advantages in both sports and fashion, becoming an inspiring figure for many people around the world. Nick Santonastasso is a motivational speaker and content creator from the United States. He was born in 1996 in the state of New Jersey. From the moment he was born, Nick was diagnosed with an extremely rare congenital condition known as Hanhart syndrome. This rare syndrome affects the formation of certain parts of the body during the very early stages of embryonic development. According to research in embryology, the formation of human limbs takes place during the first weeks of pregnancy. During this stage, biological signals play a crucial role in guiding the development of the arms and legs. In the case of Hanhart syndrome, these developmental signals can be disrupted or altered, which may prevent certain limbs from forming completely. For Nick Santonastasso, this disruption meant that his body did not develop two legs and only part of one arm, with a single finger. Despite being born with a very different physical structure, Nick learned early on how to adapt to life. His family played a crucial role in encouraging independence and helping him develop his abilities. From a young age, Nick was encouraged to participate in activities like other children, including school and suitable physical activities. As he grew older, Nick Santonastasso began gaining attention on social media through videos that showed his optimism and positive energy. He often shares aspects of his daily life, his physical training routines, and the challenges he has overcome. Many of his videos became popular because of the way he uses humor and a positive attitude to promote messages about confidence. In addition to his online presence, Nick has become a motivational speaker and frequently appears at events for young people and educational programs. In his talks, he often emphasizes that a person's starting circumstances do not determine their future. According to Nick, the most important factors are attitude, perseverance, and the ability to adapt to life's challenges. Through his efforts, Nick Santonastasso has built a large following across online platforms. Many people view his story as an example of the remarkable adaptability of human beings. Today, Nick continues working as a speaker and content creator while inspiring millions of people around the world. His journey shows that, regardless of how different someone's physical structure may be, people can still grow, connect with others, and create a positive impact on society. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so that more people can discover extraordinary stories like this. Brad Williams is a well-known stand-up comedian and actor from the United States. He was born on January 13, 1984, in Orange. Throughout his career, Brad has been recognized not only for his distinctive comedic style, but also for his life story connected to a rare genetic condition. Brad Williams has achondroplasia, a condition that affects the development of bones. In human growth, many long bones in the arms and legs initially form as cartilage and gradually convert into hard bone tissue. In achondroplasia, this process is influenced by changes in the activity of specific genes, which results in the bones of the arms and legs developing shorter than average. Because of this characteristic, Brad Williams' body proportions differ in a noticeable way. His torso develops in a relatively typical proportion, similar to many adults, while his arms and legs are significantly shorter. This body structure is a common feature of achondroplasia and is the reason individuals with the condition usually have a shorter overall height than average. Despite these physical differences, Brad Williams has never allowed them to limit his ambitions. He began entering the world of comedy at a young age, after getting the opportunity to appear at a stand-up comedy show in Los Angeles. His confidence on stage and his ability to tell humorous stories quickly impressed audiences. Brad became known for a comedic style that is direct, energetic, and highly personal. Much of his material is drawn from his own life experiences. He often talks about everyday situations, social interactions, and how people react when encountering someone who looks different from what they expect. However, his storytelling approach is generally lighthearted and positive, encouraging audiences to view differences with humor and understanding. Over the years, Brad Williams has appeared on numerous television programs and performed in comedy tours across many countries. His performances have helped him build a strong following among fans who appreciate his honest storytelling and lively stage presence. In addition to stand-up comedy, he has also appeared in films and entertainment programs, expanding his presence in the entertainment industry. Beyond performing, Brad often participates in community events and discussions about confidence and self-acceptance. He frequently shares the idea that personal differences should not be seen as limitations, but as unique traits that can shape a person's identity and perspective. Today, Brad Williams is widely regarded as one of the notable stand-up comedians in the United States. His journey demonstrates how talent, resilience, and the ability to transform personal experiences into creative expression can help someone overcome early challenges and build a successful career while connecting with audiences around the world. Bao Xishun is a well-known figure from China who became famous worldwide because of his extraordinary height. He was born on November 2, 1951, in Inner Mongolia. Before receiving international media attention, Bao Xishun lived a relatively simple life and worked as a livestock herder on the grasslands. What makes Bao Xishun remarkable is his exceptional height. As an adult, he reached a height of about 2.36 meters, a rare measurement in human body structure. This development is related to the activity of the pituitary gland, an endocrine gland that plays an important role in regulating growth hormones in the body. In the human body, growth hormone is produced by the pituitary gland and is responsible for stimulating the development of bones and tissues. Normally, the body has regulatory mechanisms that keep the level of this hormone balanced. However, in some rare cases, this control functions differently than usual. When growth hormone is produced in higher amounts over a long period of time, bones and tissues can continue to grow, leading to exceptional height. In Bao Xishun's case, the prolonged development of his skeletal system allowed him to reach a very rare height. Not only is he extremely tall, but he also has a large bone structure and a very long arm span, which further highlights his imposing appearance compared to those around him. In 2005, Bao Xishun was recognized by Guinness World Records as the tallest living man in the world at that time. This title quickly brought him international recognition and attracted attention from many media organizations. In addition to his extraordinary height, Bao Xishun also drew attention when he participated in an event to help rescue 2 dolphins at an aquarium in China. Thanks to his very long arm span, he assisted the staff in removing objects stuck in the dolphins' stomachs, a task that ordinary tools had difficulty accomplishing. Today, Bao Xishun's story is often mentioned as a remarkable example of the diversity of the human body's structure. With his exceptional height and humble lifestyle, he has become a figure recognized and remembered by many people around the world. Libby Huffer is a woman from the United States who has become known for sharing her life story while living with a rare genetic condition. Libby lives with neurofibromatosis type 1, commonly abbreviated as NF1. NF1 is a genetic disorder associated with changes in the NF1 gene, a gene that plays an important role in regulating cell growth in the body. Under normal conditions, this gene helps control the growth of tissues, especially nerve tissue. However, when the function of the NF1 gene is altered, this regulatory mechanism no longer works in the usual way. As a result, many small, benign tumors can develop along the nerves and on the surface of the skin. In Libby Huffer's case, a large number of these small tumors appear on her body, making her physical appearance different from that of most people. Despite this, Libby Huffer has chosen to face life with a positive attitude. She has shared her story on television programs and social media to help people better understand NF1 and the experiences of those living with this condition. By openly speaking about her life, Libby hopes to raise public awareness about rare genetic disorders and encourage people to view human differences with respect and understanding. Her story shows that every individual can find confidence and self-worth, even when their body has characteristics that are different from the majority. Lalit Patidar is a boy from India who became known around the world because of an extremely rare genetic condition that causes an unusually dense amount of hair to grow on his body. Lalit was born and raised in the state of Madhya Pradesh, where his story quickly attracted attention from the local community and the media. The condition Lalit Patidar lives with is called hypertrichosis. It is a rare phenomenon in which hair grows excessively on different parts of the body. According to some medical studies, this condition may be related to changes in the activity of genes that control the development of hair follicles. In Lalit's case, the density of hair follicles on his skin has been recorded at a very high level, more than 200 hairs per square centimeter. As a result, most of the surface of his face is covered with a thick layer of hair. This condition also appears on many other areas of his body, giving him an appearance that is quite different from most people. Despite this, Lalit Patidar continues to live and study like other children. He attends school, plays sports, and takes part in activities with friends in his community. At first, his unusual appearance made him feel a bit uncomfortable when he became the center of attention. However, over time, he has learned to become more confident in himself. Lalit's family has always played an important role in supporting and encouraging him to grow and develop normally. They hope that people will see Lalit not only for his appearance, but also for his personality and everyday life. The story of Lalit Patidar is often mentioned as an example of the diversity of human biological characteristics. Through his story, many people have the opportunity to better understand rare genetic conditions and learn to view differences with respect and empathy. Don't forget to comment 0 if Lalit Patidar's story helped you better understand the diversity of the human body. Hui Kang is a man from China who has drawn public attention because of a rare craniofacial deformity that makes the structure of his face different from that of most people. This condition is related to abnormal development of the bones in the jaw and facial region during the very early stages of the body's formation. In Hui Kang's case, this unusual development caused his face to have an uncommon shape, with the jaw structure appearing to be divided into two separate parts. This difference not only affects his appearance, but has also made many daily activities more challenging for him. However, Hui Kang's story has also attracted the interest of communities and medical organizations. Many doctors and specialists have studied his case in order to better understand rare craniofacial abnormalities and to explore possible methods of support. Kang's story is often mentioned as an example of the diversity found in human biological development. At the same time, it highlights the importance of empathy, medical support, and compassion for individuals living with special circumstances in society. Chahat Kumar is a baby from India who once attracted international media attention because of a rare health condition related to the body's energy regulation process. From a very young age, Chahat gained weight much faster than the typical rate for infants, which led her family to seek help from medical specialists. One possible factor linked to this condition is a disruption in the function of the hormone known as leptin. Leptin is a hormone produced by fat cells that sends signals to the brain to indicate when the body has received enough energy from food. When this system functions normally, leptin helps regulate hunger and maintain the body's energy balance. However, in some rare cases, such as leptin receptor deficiency, the receptors in the brain that receive leptin signals do not function in the usual way. As a result, the brain does not receive the signal that the body already has enough energy, causing feelings of hunger to appear more frequently. This can lead the body to store energy in the form of fat much faster than normal. In the case of Chahat Kumar, this change in the body's regulatory mechanism caused energy storage to occur very rapidly from the early stages of life. Her case has attracted the attention of doctors and nutrition experts who hope to better understand this rare condition and explore appropriate methods of support. The story of Chahat Kumar also helps many people better understand the important role that the hormone system plays in regulating the human body. At the same time, it highlights that special cases like this require proper medical support, understanding from the community, and a suitable care environment so that children can develop in the best possible way under their circumstances. Sidney de Carvalho Mesquita is a man from Brazil who is known worldwide for a rare ability related to the unique structure of his eye sockets. This condition is associated with a phenomenon called protrusions, in which the eyeballs can protrude farther forward than normal. In most people, the connective tissues and ligaments around the eyes keep the eyeballs stable within the sockets. However, in Sidney's case, the connective tissues in this area are more flexible, allowing his eyeballs to move forward to a significant degree. Thanks to this unique structure, Sidney de Carvalho Mesquita can voluntarily push his eyeballs outward by about 18.2 millimeters without damaging the optic nerve. This rare ability was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, making him the person with the farthest measured eye protrusion ever recorded. Sidney's case not only sparks curiosity, but also highlights the remarkable diversity that can exist in the biological structure of the human body. Chanel Tapper is a well-known figure from the United States who gained global attention because of a rare biological feature related to the structure of her tongue. Born and raised in Los Angeles, Chanel Tapper quickly attracted public interest when her unusual ability was shared through television programs and social media. What makes Chanel stand out is the exceptional length of her tongue. According to records from Guinness World Records, her tongue measures about 9.75 centimeters from the lip to the tip, making her the woman with the longest tongue ever officially measured. This measurement is significantly longer than the average tongue length of adult women. From a biological perspective, the tongue is a complex muscular structure made up of multiple interwoven muscle bundles, allowing it to perform flexible movements involved in speaking, eating, and tasting. In Chanel Tapper's case, the soft tissues inside the oral cavity developed on a larger scale than usual, causing the overall size of the tongue muscle to increase noticeably. This unusual development does not affect her ability to speak or perform daily activities, but it does create a very rare physical characteristic. Because of this unique feature, Chanel Tapper has appeared in many entertainment events and media programs around the world. She often participates in public appearances, demonstrations, and interviews where she shares her personal story and sparks curiosity about the diversity of the human body. Her story also helps people understand that the human body can develop in many different ways. Rare cases like hers not only leave a strong impression, but also offer a fascinating perspective on biological diversity and the remarkable adaptability of the human body. Every person carries a unique story within them, and sometimes it is these very differences that create the most extraordinary value. What is most admirable is their powerful resilience, their confidence, and the way they transform what makes them different into inspiration for millions of people around the world. If you found today's story interesting, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so we can continue discovering many more remarkable stories from around the world. See you in the next videos.